Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a 5 colour challenge using Copics and Jazz's Arty Games app to select which colours I use. So I got R08, E15, BV13, B97 and RV02. So for this design, I wasn't 100% sure initially what I was going to do, but after doing some quick swatching, as you can see at the top of the screen, I decided something quite like autumny would do quite nicely, and also something kind of sad because I had the blue colours. So I decided to go with like a mushroom, like a classically shaped sort of fantasy mushroom, and then what I'd do is I'd have like a little creature or something sat under it, like hiding away from the rain. I ended up settling on a teddy bear just because I thought that would be really cute, and also I could make use of the like pink colour a bit more than I was originally planning to. It's actually quite a cute little drawing. I'm actually quite proud of it. I'm thinking I might actually scan it into my computer and then go over it digitally so I can then colour it whatever I want without the colour challenge restrictions. The more I got into this drawing, the more I realised that the theme I wanted to portray, as in something hiding from the rain, would actually fare a little bit better if it wasn't that they were hiding from the rain, it was that they'd been left in the rain. Because teddy bears don't exist outside, so in my head you've got like a little kid playing outside or something and they've forgotten their teddy bear, so he's having to hide under a little mushroom. So I did make the teddy bear look quite sad with the pose, and I give him a little like sad face and all that kind of stuff, and I made sure that the rain was quite heavy so it showed how like hiding away he actually was. But yeah. I decided to start with the mushroom as it was the largest surface area, but also because I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to colour the teddy bear, so I thought I would leave him for later. I started with the top of the mushroom. I think it's like the cap, the head. I think it might be cap because it looks like a cap. Yeah, I'll go with cap. I used R08, which is this like lovely orangey red colour. However, I realised that it was starting to run out of ink and I didn't have a replacement. So I employed the colourless blender a little bit so it could help me out. I next went with the underneath and the trunk of the mushroom. Trunk? Is it trunk? I think that's just for trees. Maybe it's stalk? Oh, no, stem. Oh no, that might be for flowers. I'll go with stalk. Stalk sounds right. Anyway, the stalk proved as the stalk proved difficult as I quickly realised that my E15, which is like a pale brown colour, it was on its last legs, like limping across the finish line kind of last legs, which was definitely going to be an issue, and I didn't really want to make the stalk in R08 as well because it would look too similar to the cap. So instead, again, I utilised the colourless blender to like bridge the gap between E15 and the white of the paper, but it did actually prove quite nice because I was able to get like good texture on it, so it looked quite visually interesting. I then tackled the rain because, like with the mushroom, I was pretty sure of how I was going to colour it. Now, I do not draw water often, if at all, and it's classically one of the most difficult things to create artificially, up there with like hands. In video games, for example, I always look at the water for the quality of the graphics because it is just so hard to get it right. Anywho, my rain came out looking alright. I tried to use R08 with the B97 on the water droplets that were running down the mushroom, as rain is obviously transparent, so the colour of the mushroom would be visible through the raindrops. In hindsight, it was kind of an odd choice. It's a mix of like a realism element into like a cartoony drawing, so I'm not 100% happy with how it came out. However, the puddles on the floor I'm quite happy with. I thought they looked quite like rich in colour. I don't know how to describe it, but they look like splashy puddles, so I'm really happy with those. By this point, I decided on making my teddy bear mainly purple, which is the BV13 colour, and I used B97 for the shadows and RV02 for the highlights and the accents. like his foot pads and his tummy. I made sure to leave places blank for the highlights so I could use the colourless blender and blend the purple out a bit. Thankfully, not like with the other two, BV13 was pretty juicy, so I didn't really have to struggle with getting even colour like what I did with E15. To finish the drawing off, I added some weight to some of the lines just so all the elements stuck out a bit more, and I added some shading with like straight lines. I also added like a really big black shadow underneath the teddy and the mushroom, just because it looked a bit weird with no shadow. And then for the final touches, I went in with my trusty white gel pen and did some highlights on the eyes, the teddy's like feetsies, and then on the top of the mushroom. So how do you think I did? I'm pretty happy with it. Sure, some areas could have been a little bit better, but it is always fun doing a challenge as it pushes me to be more creative. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!